11th time in his career to go for 25 or more points in the second half alone. What is it like to see Donovan explode like he does in the second half?
It's really hard when he plays that selfishly. He doesn't pass the ball, and no, I mean, I didn't even. I mean, I would never know that stat, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know. I mean, we kind of expect him to do that. I guess um, we want him to be aggressive. We obviously at a lot of the time in the game we're going to be running plays for him. Obviously down in crunch time, we know in a close game or if we need a bucket, we're going to him. So he's got to keep that aggressive mentality all night, regardless how he play. I think he sees a ton of different coverages, and he's done a hell of a job at reading the coverage at the start of the game, or if they change it at half time or whatever, and adjusting, and obviously making plays for his teammates. So yeah, he's a superstar.
Sarah Todd, Deseret News.
Joe, Quinn is a pretty intense guy on the sidelines, and I'm wondering, are you looking forward to him being able to coach the All-Star game, maybe let loose a little bit and not have sort of the pressure of the game behind him?
I mean, he'll probably have a tape practice with him on shoot around, knowing him. Who knows what he'll do? No, I mean it would be a hell of an experience for him. I think I texted him a couple of days after we found out, and just he kind of thanks us and thinks it's obviously we play a part of it, but I think, as you guys know, and everyone that's been, I don't even know how many people are on here, but from his first year and where we were, I think we won 25 games the first year, and to build it into what it is now, and a lot of that is him. Like we can go out and shoot threes and play basketball and do the scout and do all that, but the goal and the dedication and all the time and effort that he's put in over it's like 6.5 years or whatever it is now, is impressive. And he, as you guys know, hasn't taken his foot off the gas from day one. And yeah, it will be, like you said, a really cool experience for him to obviously coach a hell of a team with some pretty good players. And hopefully he just enjoys it, because he's going to get back and start yelling at us when he gets back. So hopefully he enjoys it, because he does deserve it. And I think it shouldn't be taken lightly how much influence he's had on this organisation since coming in. So, yeah, I don't want to say I'm proud of him because he's my coach, but I'm kind of proud of him.
Eric Walden, Salt Lake Tribune.
Hey, Joe. So Quinn was asked early on if the slow start could be attributed to you guys being tired on the second night of a back-to-back, and he said that no one was allowed to be tired. Just wondering, were you guys actually tired with it being the second night of a back-to-back? And
I don't care what he said. I was tired. I think it's a lot of those situations with the scheduling, and I mean, we did get in at 3 a.m. or whatever time it was. It was reasonably late, and then obviously with the COVID protocols and all that, we had to get up to test and got a meeting in and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, the schedule is what it is. Like, every team's going through it. We're not the only team that's playing back-to-backs or flights getting in late or whatever it is. So you can probably tell by my eyes how glassy they are. I was tired this morning when we first woke up, but obviously also with the COVID stuff, we didn't have not that we would have shoot around and back-to-back, but a lot less shoot arounds this year and stuff like that. So we are getting time to rest, and like he said, I think it's more of a mentality of not using it as an excuse. Just we've all, I mean, I'm sure you guys have all been, you're all like tired going to work one day, or you've had a late night, or the kids keep there's so many situations. So I'm used to being a little bit tired, so it was all good. But yeah, we just go into it and try not to use that as an excuse. I think if you start talking about it and thinking about it, then you automatically going to come out a bit slower and a step behind. So we did that, but we were able to overcome it.
John Denton, AP.
Joe, you guys are 7-0 this season. When you start at point guard, how does your mindset change when you're in there as a starting point guard in place of Mike?
I don't actually know if I do start at point guard. I think it's Donovan, but whatever position I start at, yeah, I mean, I don't try and do anything different. Obviously, I start the biggest difference is obviously being out there at the start and then splitting kind of minutes with Donovan at the point. I try to play the same game. Obviously, I realise I'm going to have the ball a little bit more in certain situations, and obviously just kind of being that kind of second point guard when Donovan goes out, I'm automatically going to have the ball. So a bit more responsibility, I think, on me, especially the last couple of games. Just trying to get like George didn't have a shot last game. We can't have George not getting a shot. So making sure I'm getting guys involved and getting guys in the right spot. And I think in that second quarter we had a bit of a slow patch, and that was kind of my fault. I ran a couple shitty plays and kind of came into a timeout. We came back and were able to execute. So I honestly don't go into the game thinking any different. I just know obviously that with Mike being out and how big a part of the team he is for us, I'm going to have the ball a bit more and be a little bit more aggressive at times, but not a huge mentality change, honestly.
Thank you.
Alex Fleming, floor to Sun.
How many questions I got?
In football, they would call this swagger, but you guys look real comfortable on the basketball court. Mediocre day from three, and you still hit 37.8%. You didn't have Mike Conley tonight. At full strength, how dangerous can this team be?
I mean, if you've watched our games, I think you would have seen it. I think we've had games where we're all rolling, we're all shooting well. Rudy's on the rim, which is obviously dangerous. Fave rolling, getting the half roll, like everyone's shooting, not overthinking. I think we sometimes almost overplay being unselfish because we move the ball so well and trying to find a better and better and better shot, and sometimes we end up turning it over or not getting a great shot because we do obviously play unselfish, and we've got a group that does that. But yeah, I mean, we've been together a long time. You throw Fave back in, like we said, obviously having JC now and a healthy Mike and stuff like that. It's kind of, I guess, what we envisioned last year a little bit. We couldn't get healthy and we're a little all over the place, but yeah, I think we are comfortable. Like you said, we're comfortable with each other. We know what we're running. We know at crunch time where we're going. We know we know what we want to do, and I think that comfortableness for the group makes it very easy to play, and you can kind of play freely. We move, like I said, we move the ball. Someone's got a shot, and nobody's worried about who's taking the shots or who's scoring or whatever it is. So it's a fun way to play.
All right, you're done. Thank you, Joe.